When these kids come to us, they don't have trust. And the reason they don't have trust is they've lived in a world, they've experienced a world where to have trust meant danger. These kids are our kids. They're the kid next door. They belong to me, they belong to you. For the most part, they've been invisible. They've been in out-of-home placements. We don't see them. We don't see them until we read about them in the newspaper. We don't see them until we hear of one dying in care in the newspaper.
Students today for 1,000 hours of community service. In local news, Superior Court Judge James Justice.
I thought I was going to be dead before I got 17, so the future didn't really matter to me.
I was going to live out on the streets or something. That's how I thought my future would be.
I didn't really think too much about the future. I saw myself as either dead or right next to it.
75,000 reports of child abuse and neglect in the year.
The kid next door crossed over the bridge.
Found safety on the other side.
Found hope from a broken world.
When my mom left, I started to cry. I was very sad because I thought she would die.
My friends told me not to worry and to pray, but I think about her every day.
Metaphors, trapdoors, don't you know? You've been here before.
Can you see my tender cries?
Look a little harder.
And maybe someday, or one day, you will see
this unlovable child underneath all of her disguise.
Oftentimes something goes wrong in the family, and the parents are unable or incapable of taking care of their children. On an emotional level, they're so raw and so intense, and they feel from trauma, repeated trauma, and they feel their feelings hugely, immensely.
It was like you were getting all your anger out instead of taking it out on someone else.
Yeah, I feel good to draw. I like to draw when I get mad.
And the painting, I basically paint how I felt.
Most of the time, I just sit there and draw, so that way I won't explode later.
3D boy, full of rage.
He stands on the outside, doesn't do much talking.
He keeps to himself.
Full of words.
The images come directly from inside of themselves. Those lines and smears and blobs of paint are real. They don't lie. They can't pretend with those.
Can you please tell me what I did? I just wish you would tell me so I can make you happy. I'm sorry for what has happened to you, Father. I don't think you understand that what you did was wrong.
It's about worth. It's about value. It's about where do I fit?
Try to do it, okay? Hold up for you.
The teens are learning life skills, communication skills, skills that have never been modeled to them when they were younger.
I want to be all of them. I like how they feel. Can't look in the mirror, can't keep it real. Rather stay in bed where the fantasies play, where life is a game, rolling by day by day.
They are learning how to work together with someone that they might not get along with. They might be having to help someone that they were just in a fight with an hour or two ago.
And he fought pretty hard. He gave the bridge a run for their money, but they never gave up on him.
The self-love, the communal love, the acceptance. That's the biggest thing Mark came away with from here. And that's what we all have to have when going out in the world.
And the spirit of my life says this loneliness won't last. He smiles at me and tells me to go home.
What does resistance look like?
We can't do this. It's impossible.
It's impossible.
I'm fat, I'm ugly, I can't do it.
I can't do it.
I can't do it. That's it.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care.
We can always catch a kid doing something wrong. Can we catch him doing something right? And praise that.
What would it feel like to live in this drawing?
What would it feel like to live in this drawing?
The key to understanding someone else's suffering makes available room to try and go after what it is that's special about them.
She has a lot to say. Soft side, hard side, very demanding.
Anger like fire.
How to quiet herself.
How to listen.
If we can get a youngster to understand what their gift is, what their specialness is, and to make that contribution to the community, then that strengthens the community, which in turn strengthens that youngster. They become accepted.
It's about listening to yourself, finding home inside.
It's about listening to your voice.
Even if you have to make believe it's okay.
It's okay to have a home.
The whole world is on the other side of that door. And that's what kids have to face. Jobs, school, relationships, family, all of those things are outside of the bridge, waiting for them.
And the spirits of my life says this sorrow will not last. Smiles at me, tells me to go.
There's hope there.
The bridge helps a lot of people.
We need more bridges.
Well, when I got on the bridge, I realized I wanted help.
Truly, I found like a brotherly family and sisterly family here.
The children can get the help that they need, and the parents.
You know, eventually one day, I won't be in shadow. I'll be on the front of an album or whatever. So, I'm excited.
Step into your dreams, bring love to everything that you do. Make wise choices and seek your gift.